The TAIGA, guys, one of the choices in this weekend's Minecon Earth vote. What mobs will come? Let's do the top 10 right now. Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy 6 Gaming, guys, coming to you with a video about some new stuff for Minecraft. If you haven't noticed, Minecraft has thrown out there for Minecon Earth next weekend. We have a biome vote, guys. Taiga, desert, and savanna. Which one's gonna happen first? What's gonna happen? What mobs? What things? Guys, for this one here, let's go for 314 likes. If you are one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up. So yeah, we're gonna do Taiga. We're gonna do top 10 mobs. We're gonna do all three choices for the Minecon Earth this weekend. Only about 7 days away, 6 days away. That's super cool, guys. Don't forget to smash me on the Twitter if you really want to get up to date on everything. Even all my videos go there. Just follow me on Twitter. It's super cool. So let's go to this Minecon vote. Here's the tweet right here up on the screen. Okay, so we're gonna be choosing for this video, guys. We are literally gonna do 10 mobs that might be in this update. So Taiga is actually the hardest one of all of them as far as creatures go, but we did manage to find 10, and I did manage to find good images on Google of all of them. So I think we're gonna jump in, guys. No random order, guys, and some of them, you know, might be a little stretch. We'll talk about what they're gonna drop, or you know, what could be a possible use for them in Minecraft. So let's just do it first. Random, totally random order, guys. We have an otter. An otter. This is actually pretty funny since we're in a waterway area. I feel like there's maybe a chance that otter might not be a top choice because they did the update aquatic, and I don't know if they really want to add any features that involve swimming creatures. But as you can see here, we're in a taiga and there's some water. An otter would be yeah, here, and then it could hang out on the shore and make cute YouTube videos for its side job. It could also drop fur. Again, we don't know about Minecraft and their, you know, a little bit PC attitude with regards to fur, but I don't know. I don't even know. Do people wear otter? I don't know if that's a thing, but they could definitely drop a pelt. They could really just make a thing in Minecraft called a pelt, and it would be, you know, maybe even get rid of leather and just make a pelt, and it comes from anything with a, you know, a reusable skin. But yeah, let's go to the next one. Squirrels, guys. Squirrels. Different forms of squirrels could definitely be doable in a taiga. They could be little, they could run up trees. I don't know how they would get by, like, you know, like up there, but at the end of the day, squirrels are a for sure easy add. It could be just like a little side mob, and there's squirrels running around, very much like rabbits or whatever, but they run up trees. Maybe even they can, you know, break grass maybe and make burrows of some sort. But squirrels are definitely a key in for taiga. Again, with less kind of animals that live in taiga to choose from, squirrel seems like a very reasonable option. Let's go to the next one, guys. Tigers. So this by far is probably the coolest out of all the mobs that could kind of come in a taiga. Siberian tigers and stuff, especially in snowy taigas or snowier environments. Tigers are definitely doable there. I know we're going back to the whole, is Minecraft gonna actually do that? But you know, tigers in the game would be pretty good. Like right now, what should you really be scared of? You know, like imaginary creatures like monsters or creepers, or but at the end of the day, natural mobs. I feel like there's no, I don't know if this is true, but there's no aggressive, like dangerous mob that's an actual real animal. I don't know, like guardians aren't real. I don't know. I feel like they want to make the mobs look, that wolf is just taking them out right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so next one, eagles, guys. Again, birds fit right into the play with this. Could be done very easily. Have them perch on trees or whatever. They look really cool. Could easily be made in the game functions here, you know, with the pixel art and things like that. Eagles are kind of one of the #1 things I've seen in the comments when I did the first taiga video. People wanted eagles, so I mean, that could be pretty straightforward. They maybe just hang out on the, you know, the tallest trees. They hang out, you see a couple eagles, and yeah, they could swoop down and eat the squirrels if they really wanted to. They could drop feathers, which are already in the game, but again, I don't know. It might be hard to convince Minecraft to make it so that you could kill eagles, but at the end of the day, maybe even their claw could be something for some sort of, like, you know, potion or something like that. That would be cool. I think eagles rock. And yeah, so here's another one, guys. The Lynx. So it looks like they could easily probably, you know, come off of ocelot build, you know, like maybe like looks like an ocelot. It's not the easiest to find online, but basically they have the pointed ears. They could be, you know, a little more deadly than ocelots. I think again this is probably a less chance because ocelots only exist, and I feel like, you know, they're kind of blurring the line between cat and wild animal cat. So if they were to add a lynx, I'm not sure how they would do that. They can make it a little bigger, but lynxes definitely do live in taigas. Again, not very many animals to choose from. Look at that huge render over there. Holy cow. So let's keep going down the list. Owls, guys. I talked about owls. This was something that was pretty popular choice in the first video. I feel like owls are really easy to add. You know, I feel like they could literally be added and they can burrow in trees. I think that might be something that would happen. In addition, you could switch up the owls, you know, in a snowy taiga, like up there, you know, there's snowy owls. When there's a, you know, regular stuff like this, there's a, you know, darker owls or whatever. But I think it's a really kind of made for taiga. I feel like owls is really got a good chance of being one of the mobs that are added to this game. So moose, guys, holy cow, moose. Moose are, you know, I'm Canadian, as everybody might know, and yeah, moose could be very big creatures. I think it's super cool. You could easily add like moose horns, you know, you could put them on your wall. That would be, put moose horns in an item frame, and then it makes like, you know, like a plaque, and you could put that on your wall. That would be super cool. Again, you could go with the whole pelts idea, you know, they drop a pelt of some sort, again, or you could just make them drop leather. I mean, just like I think horses probably do too, so you can make leather a generic kind of pelt, you know, item, I guess, is something, but it adds something big. I feel like in this game, imagine if it was actually big, like, you know, a moose is maybe, you know, twice the size of a cow, so imagine a big moose kind of walking by, eating the grass or doing whatever mooses do. They do live in swampier environments too. I don't know, in Canada it looks kind of like this where they live, if you ask me, but yeah, moose, they're one of my top choices. I feel like it would look super cool because they could do the antlers, but yeah, all you could do is hope. So let's keep going down the line, guys. Bear. This seems like an easy add because they already have polar bears. I'm not sure if that's going to be actually as easy as one would think, because it kind of, how are they going to separate a polar bear and a regular bear? Number two, a bear has got to be a negative mob. I gotta say, a bear is going to attack you. So basically, they did add polar bears. This is the whole argument. Like, when you say, people say, oh, Minecraft's not going to add sharks because they don't want people going to sharks or attacking sharks or killing sharks. That can be pretty much said about anything in the game, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, you kill fish, we kill pigs, we kill cows and sheep. I guess that's real life, right? Because all those animals get used by humans in the real world. But at the end of the day, like, a polar bear only attacks you when you attack it. But still, are they convincing you to like go hit a polar bear? Because I think they should at least show the same respect to regular bears. They could even add grizzly bears, guys. They could just add a really big mob. Maybe there's only one, you know, one grizzly bear lives in each taiga forest biome, and that's it. And there are no other grizzly bears allowed. If they come there, the grizzly bears fight the other grizzly bears. Yeah, so that's enough of the grizzly bear talk. Let's keep going down. So this right here is actually pretty ghetto. It's not the best looking PNG that I found online, but it's a beaver, guys. Beavers could live in taigas, and actually they could really mix it into this game super awesome. Imagine if there was beavers, and beavers would chop down the trees, and then basically all they would do is go to waterways that have like this, and basically chop all the trees down and just move the wood. So like in the game code, all they're actually doing is moving like an enderman. Same thing as an enderman. Enderman takes a block, picks it up, runs over here, puts it down. Who's to say that beavers don't chop the wood and then just make it block the waterway? That could be super cool. Imagine when you're flying by in your boat doing your whatever, and then all of a sudden, bango, a beaver dam. And then there, you know, you could even beef up the beaver dam and make it a new structure. You know, why not? Beaver dam could be added to the game very simply, and beavers live there. That would be super cool. How they're gonna get the teeth to show, I don't know. That's gonna be a work, but yeah. So let's keep going down the list. Last but not least, guys, toad. So I think this is a picture of a frog more so. What I wanted to do was add toad, because toad is something that lives in a taiga. You could have all kinds of cool toads. They could even like spit at you like llamas. They could do any and all of these things. And you know, on the side note, frogs would be the same. But I feel like when I looked up all the animals that lived in taigas, toad was one of the answers and frog wasn't. So I don't know. I feel like frogs could live in any swampy environment. I remember when I was a kid, we used to go frog hunting or whatever in the lake around, and you know, the Canadian wilderness. And so I feel like frogs probably live here too, but toads could be cool. The toad leaves open all kinds of things. Thinking about it, like the princess kisses toad and it turns into a prince. They could do all kinds of, you know, fictional fairy tale type, you know, happy dappy stuff to make it more acceptable for sure. But there you go, guys. 10, count them, 10 mobs. This was the hardest one. Taiga's the hardest one, Savannah's the easiest one, and desert's in the middle. Guys, don't forget to smash that like. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for yeah, tutorials, let's plays, and Minecon stuff all week long. I'm excited, guys. It's gonna be a long week. All the little reveals they do all week long, then all the reveals they do on Saturday, and then talking about it for the rest of next week. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.